does anyone know trading or investment? And there was a guy called Fraser Brooks, and for anyone who doesn't know Fraser Brooks, he's a very well-known network marketer, and he put me and my wife onto Emma Tia. So when I contacted Emma, she then jumped on a Zoom call with myself, showed me around the academy, and I think I signed up within the next half an hour to an hour just from seeing the academy. It was just the vision, and I just had to join. And I was the same as Emma in probably a few years who think, can I do this? Can I actually learn this skill? And I was the same. I was like, I'm terrible with numbers, but as also Emma's probably mentioned during the week, it's patterns you're looking for. And with this educational platform, the education that they give you, it allows you to learn the skill set in so many ways. There's so many different strategies and educators that are just phenomenal, and the value for money is just exceptional. It should be well more than it is. Thank God it's not, but it should be. And I've loved every minute of it.
I love that. So, Craig, let's talk about your first 3 months in the academy, because like me, like everybody, like we come into this academy, guys, like I come in, had no experience, none. You might look at me now and go, oh, Emma Tia like can work the charts, but I had none, and nor did Craig. Craig didn't have no experience, didn't know what a pip is when he arrived, didn't know what bullish or bearish was. Craig, what was your first 12 weeks like? Let's take you back.
Scary. To start off, it was scary. I seen the charts and everything. I thought, what am I doing? What am I going to get this? But yeah, the first few months were a bit of a whirlwind. I was kind of here, there, and everywhere, trying to watch every single educator, every single training video that I could squeeze in. I was trying to watch it all. But after a while, and then when I started learning it more, is when I sat down and actually found a strategy that worked for me and worked around my schedule, obviously with the school run, with the kids, my wife works. So there's that many strategies out there for an academy, but it's finding the one that works for you. So once I found that strategy, I just solely focused on that strategy, and I gave myself an hour to maybe 2 hours a day learning. I didn't overdo it. I wouldn't try and watch every video and fry my brain, because too much, I just sit on the computer too much, it just fries you. So to start off, it was a whirlwind to start off with. But once you settle into it, because it's a bit of excitement, it's like, right, yes, here we go, let's go. Right, I'm here, there, let's watch this. But yeah, once you settle down and actually start to learn it and then get an educator and a strategy, you just fall in love with it. That's it. You just fall in love with it in the academy.
You do. So guys, I know Craig won't blow his own trumpet here, but I'm going to just celebrate him. He's 8 months in this month. And if I told you that he's catching probably on average a day 500 pips plus, what would you say in the chat box? Like, this guy is having pips for breakfast, pips for lunch, and pips for dinner. Okay, and he's an 8-month-in student. Now you've seen what is possible this week on pips, and you've learned all about lots, and you learned all about pips. So this gentleman here, he's absolutely crushed it in the 8 months he's here. Craig, last question I'm going to ask you, because you're only 8 months in and you've had immense success. I want you to give your advice to people scared, thinking about joining. If they are joining, what should they do? Like, what's Craig's top tips?
For people who are maybe on the fence 50-50, shall I do it? What I'll say is the best investment that you could make is investing in yourself and in your future. Learning this skill set, it's not going to happen overnight. Like any job, you could be a doctor, a plumber, a joiner, anything. It's going to take time. As long as you put in your time to learn it and just give yourself time, don't try and rush it. So the best investment you can make is in yourself and learning the skill set. Because once you learn the skill set, later down the line, no one can take that away from you. It's a case of going on your phone, going on your laptop, any place in the world, and generating an income for you, your family, and passing that skill set down to your family, to your grandkids. It's like I said, the best investment you can make is in yourself. And if you're thinking, will I go for it, will I not, grab it with both hands and just go for it and enjoy the ride.
I love that. I
It's
love
amazing.
that. It's incredible, Craig. And Kat asked, how long did it actually take to become like this? I think she means pips for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Was it recent or in the first few months? So, Craig, I will answer that.
Roughly, I was doing all right with the trading, but it was a bit winning, losing, not losing lessons. It wasn't kind of consistent. But then I just like, right, calm myself down a bit, because 90% of this is mindset as well. You don't want to try and chase it, you just want to write. So it just started to click about, I don't know, three weeks ago, roughly. That's when I hit my biggest pip week, shall we say. And then it just kind of carried on from there. And then the pips just became daily. But then at the same time, I had to ground myself as well and not get carried away, because you could see that, oh yes, right, keep going, but you just need to ground yourself and keep going, and just don't get too excited and not show emotion. It's hard, but you can't show too much emotion and get carried away. So yeah, roughly about 3 weeks ago, it's just kind of all clicked, and just as it's been going well, and long may it continue.
Definitely. Well done, Craig. Everyone put some 777s in that chat for Craig. Craig, thank you so much for coming on.
I just say also, I'll finish off this. Can we also show some love to Emma Tia, who's been amazing hosting these calls all week and giving you the knowledge and her time. So can we all put some sevens in the chat for Emma Tia, please?
Thank you, Craig. Thank you so much. You're incredible. Thank you, Craig. Okay, guys. Right. So we're going to carry on and have a look around the academy. Now, some people were asking questions there about Craig as well, saying, did he start with demo? Absolutely, he did start with demo. You must always start with demo. And as he was saying, like, you will work your way through the educators. It's not something that's going to happen overnight, right? 500 pips for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, minimum, by the way, is not going to happen overnight. It's something that it takes. You're going to have to learn, plug into the education, sharpen your skill sets, and then find what works for you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take you inside to where Craig was talking about. So let's go here. Actually, before I go inside, let me take you through some amazing stats, and then I'm going to take you behind the scenes, and then I'm going to be answering all of your questions as well, which is really, really exciting. I said, guys, our goal is to get you into this 1% cash flow quadrant. Can you see that cash flow quadrant just there on the screen, that 1%? So what that means here, guys, is 60% of the population work for somebody else. Put a 2 if that is you, you're 60% that work for someone else. That's no problem with working someone else. You're earning a living. But the thing with working for somebody else, it's you're exchanging your time for money. So you're giving this amount of hours for this amount of cash. Now, for you to increase that income, you're actually going to have to give more hours to increase that income. And sometimes that's not possible. What if you're working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week? You can't really increase much more hours than that to create more income. Now, put a 3 in the chat if you work for yourself, and put a 4 in the chat if you're a business owner. Now, people that work for themselves and people that are business owners, I personally think probably you work more hours. Correct me if I'm wrong, you probably work more hours than you would if you worked for somebody. You're always like the first one on, the last one to leave. You're putting in those hours that nobody sees. Like, you possibly put in more hours. And again, you're exchanging your time for money. And for you to have more money, you're going to have to put in more time. But if you're already putting more time in than somebody that just clocks in and clocks out, it's going to be even harder for you to get some capital. And then you've got our 1% club, and that's my goal, to get anyone who's surrounded by us into this 1% club. Because the 1% club, what they do is they actually have this investor mindset, it's called, and they get their money working for them. They get their money working for them. There's somebody recently that put in a very small 2-figure into their broker, and they turned it into a substantial 4-figure, all from 2 figures. Did you see the compounding effect that I showed you earlier in the week? Putting $100 on, compounding it to 2% a day, and in what was it, 1 year's time, what was it that it turned into? I can't remember. I think it was like 30 grand, wasn't it? That's $100 that's worked. Is it 52? There we go. Thank you. You wrote it down. That was £100 that over 1 year was working and turned into 52,000. How amazing. That's how you get your money working for you. And that's when the school systems, I feel, it really does miss out something super, super important, because at school, the system is that you go get good grades and then go get a good job, and then that's it, you go work for somebody. But as we see, working for somebody, if you look around you right now, working for somebody, people aren't thriving. They're barely surviving. Like, working for somebody and getting paid really isn't enough. Some people need 2 jobs or 3 jobs just to pay their bills. So we're going to school, and people, there's nothing wrong with people's work ethic. They're doing everything that they've been taught. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job, go to school, get good grades, and go get a further education. And like Lexi's saying, like, people go to work and they're like, why am I doing this? Like, they literally are barely surviving. Yet you get those people who have had financial education, and most of them come from the families where they do own businesses, they do own corporations, and they do invest, and they have that financial education, and they learn how to get money working for them. You will never see a millionaire send his kid to school, a millionaire or a billionaire. You'll never see them send their kid to school and then tell their kid to go get a job. Never. You'll get them to go to school, absolutely, but then they'll get to learn how to get money working for them. You'll get the millionaires or billionaires that will give that child like 10 grand on a birthday and say, go turn it into 20, go turn it into 30. That's not for you to spend. I want you to see you grow that. And that's kind of what they do. And that's the only thing that's missing with our schooling system. Well, that's where this academy comes in, baby. Can I get a shoosh? Because you're in the right place. God sent you here for a reason. The universe, there's a whole reason why you're here and you're seeing this, because this is your time. If you're sick, if you're tired, if you're like, right, no more am I doing life like this, no more. I want, if you know deep in your heart, like, I know you're destined for more. Like, I know I'm destined for more. I know this version of Emma Tia, there's a whole new next version of Emma Tia as well. And there's so much that I want to do, and so much that I want to give, and so many things that I want to do with wealth. Once you get to a certain wealth point, there is projects that I want to get involved in. There is philanthropy that I want to get involved in. Like, there's so much more. And I know you've got that burning desire in your heart, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. Now, your goals and my goals are going to be different. But unless you've got this financial education, how do you plan on hitting those goals? How do you plan on just closing your eyes and whatever house pops into your head for your dream house that you want, or whatever car, or whatever holiday, or whatever wedding, or whatever private schooling you want for your children? How's it going to happen? Because you're here for a reason. And you're seeing this for a reason. And so this academy has done over $1 billion in revenue. Over $1 billion. This is where I've started. This is where Craig started, the person that shared this webinar with you. We have all started with no financial education before. We got to this academy. It's been around for almost 10 years. I was like, my only regret in life is not finding this academy sooner, because it's 10 years old this July. That's how well established it is. In over 20 countries, over 1 million trained people. This is the world's #1 academy for teaching, trading and investing. #1 in the entire world, not #2, actually factual #1. And it is one of the largest online learning platforms globally. So I'm really going to show you behind the scenes at the academy. But before I do, I'm going to breeze over, because do you know there's actually more than just trading here? There's more than just trading. Put what in the chat if you didn't know that. Put WHAA in the chat if you didn't know there's more than just trading. Yep. Definitely. Let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this, guys. We've only been giving you a free trial on the trading this week. I'm going to breeze over these because I don't want to overwhelm you. But this academy is like a university. You can come here and learn something that's going to free you. It's going to give you what your heart desires. So this week you have been learning FRX and TBX, okay? FRX and TBX, they're both trading in the forex markets, both of them, okay? Where you swap one currency for another currency. This TBX and FRX, they're both trading in the forex markets. The only difference between them is time-based trading is someone, if you don't have a lot of patience and you want to be in and out the market super quick, you can be in a trade for 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, at the most 15 minutes, okay? FRX is where we just stick our pending orders, or we're in the trade for 4 hours. We could be in the trade overnight. It's okay, like you're chilled, you're like, it's good, it's all gravy. So those are the only difference. TBX is very fast style of trading. FRX, we could be in a trade for longer periods of time. TBX, you're collecting short pips quickly and often. FRX, more lucrative, longer pips for longer time. So that's the difference between the two, TBX and FRX. DCX is our digital currency academy. So digital currency is all things digital, all cryptocurrency. Now there's 10 different ways, guys, to make money in the crypto DCX world. 10 different ways you can trade it, you can build a portfolio. I've started to collect NFTs. You can learn, you can actually get the metaverse. There's so many different things, guys. Web3, there's loads. Really futuristic stuff. 10 different ways where you can make money. The TLX I'm going to show you in a moment. ECX, guys, is e-commerce academy. E-commerce right now, if people aren't setting up an e-commerce or they're not learning how to trade, guys, there's something wrong with them. E-commerce and trading right now, 2023, I believe everyone should do it, everybody. So e-commerce is having your own online shop, If you set up a shop in your town, you've got to pay rent, you've got to pay water rates, you've got to pay electricity, you've got to pay staff. If you live where I live in Watford, you might have to pay for security. Okay, guys, but that's if you get a physical shop. If you actually get an online shop, you've got no staff to pay, no water rates to pay, you've got no security to pay, you've got like none of those overheads. You've got an online business, guys, and you're not limited to one town's customers. You can go worldwide. If you don't have a clue where to start, that's the whole point of the e-commerce academy. You've got e-commerce educators that are going to be teaching you and even helping you if you don't know what product it is you want to sell. They'll help you find the perfect product as well. I've got ladies that are great on the computer at designing stuff. Put a 2 if you're good at designing stuff on a computer. They're great at designing stuff. I think they use like Canva app or something like that. And they design baby shower games. They literally put up PDFs and people buy these baby shower games and they're killing it. They don't even print it themselves. They let the customer print it themselves. And they're selling these PDF things because they all joined the ECX Academy. So whether it's a physical product you want to sell, maybe it's a course in your head, maybe it's a viral product, there's the ECX Academy. The SFX Academy is our Stocks and Futures Academy. So if you wanted to learn about the stock market, get invested in the stock market, learn how to day trade in the stock market. But guys, you see the AI scanner that we've been learning all week? You can go in the stock market with that. Like you see me trading Visa and McDonald's and all stuff like that. So there is a whole stock. If you want to just focus on stocks, great. And if you want to have a little dabble, it's on that AI scanner that I showed you. And then the SMX Academy. Social Media Academy. If you want to get monetized on your social media, what that means, if you want to get paid to post, if you want to get your following up, then we've got these amazing social media educators, millions and millions and millions of organically built followers, teaching you how to brand yourself, find your niche, like capitalize on, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. They'll be telling you what hashtags to use, what sounds are trending this week, and like they'll be teaching you how to get paid to post as well. So it's amazing. We've got people on Instagram that are killing it at the moment just by monetizing on their social media. And then the last academy here, which I think is insane. Now, I have always paid a lot of money for my coaching. I used to come from sales. Do you remember I told you at the start of the week I was in sales? And so I paid for a coach that was world class, really, really great man. He's still, you know, I've still got a program with him right now. I was paying 10 grand a year for coaching with him, and a lot of it was mindset. And then the academy opened up a mindset academy. Bob Proctor built this mindset academy. If you know who Bob Proctor is, put Bob in the chat, because Bob is from a very famous film and a very famous book called The Secret. And he really is a big speaker on law of attraction. Unfortunately, he did pass away last year, but he actually had a lot of time for I Am Academy. He's actually involved in the name I Am, because he believes whatever you put after the words I am are the most powerful words you can use. So you best be speaking positively to yourself. You're going to say, I want you to wake up and start looking in the mirror when you're brushing your teeth and saying, I am great. I am amazing. I am a good person. I am happy. I am healthy. Because whatever you say after I am is so powerful. And it hurts me to say, but a lot of the time we speak really negatively to ourselves and we don't even realize it. You look in the mirror and you're like, oh, look at me today, I look fat. Oh, look at me today, I am gross, or I am this. And those are really powerful. Subconsciously, you don't realize what you're doing to yourself. So if you want to improve your life, if you want to get happy, like start hanging around with us, because I'm telling you, I'm not going to have you speaking about yourself like that. So we've got this whole mindset academy that was built by Bob Proctor. It was built by him. He's trained a lot of our educators, and a lot of trading as well is mindset. If you like, whatever you believe, you're right. Whatever you believe, if you're sitting there right now and going, I'll never be able to do this, you're right. You probably won't if you sit there and not give it a go. But if you're sitting there and you're like, I'm going to have a go at this. If MT can do it, why can't I do it? If Craig can do it, why can't I? Whoever shared this link with you, if they can do it, why can't you? Exactly, Gaz. So there's a whole mindset academy here as well. Maybe you've hit an income goal. You might have your own business. You might make 5 grand a month and you'll be like, oh, but you just can't get through to 10. That might be a mindset thing. So we've got the Mindset Academy here as well. So let me take you behind the scenes. Put some 2s if you want to see behind the scenes. I'm going to take you behind the scenes. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. Okay, let's go. Amazing. Let's go then. Behind the scenes. Okay, you can all see my screen, okay? Let's go. We're going to log into my account. Let me just put my phone on silent. It's started to ring. Logging you in. Okay, here we go. We're going to be talking about Empower Plus in a minute. First place you're going to go is your at-home learning course, okay? Now, you guys have got a head start with being on the free trial this week. You guys have got a massive head start. So probably you're going to want to pick FRX or TBX to start with, depending on your lifestyle. Now, if you're happy to sit at the computer and do some quick trades and just see quick wins, that's great. If you want to carry on with forex and you want to do maybe pending orders and stuff like that, that's great too. So TBX, instant execution, FRX, like more pending orders style. So you can choose whatever you choose. You're going to come here. And it's going to be your at-home learning course. And what it's going to do, as you can see here, it's got like 100, 200, 300, and 400 series. What that basically means is just beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And you're going to learn the language and terminology. But guys, like, you're already ahead of the game. Like, let's come here. Like, it's going to talk to you about a pip and a lot size, and you'll be like, I know what that is. But it's going to be teaching you the language and the terminology, because we have over 200 educators here that teach in multiple different languages. And so when they're telling you on the chart, so you've had me all week, but when you're with the educators and they're speaking to you, you already know. If they say, we're going to move 50 pips, you'll be like, I know what that is, okay? But this is just going to teach you the language and terminology. What is forex? History of forex. You know this one. What's a broker versus a trading platform? buy versus sell, what is a pip, what is a lot size. You know a lot of this, but you're going to actually get the proper education, not just me telling you. Okay, so this is just an at-home learning course teaching you the language and terminology. And even if you chose, let's just say later on down the line, you was also doing trading, but you want to actually set up your own e-commerce, you know, there's an academy here to teach you the language and terminology of e-commerce, because you might not know what dropship means or Shopify. So this whole section here in the at-home learning course is just to teach you the language and terminology. Now let's take you to the second part of the academy. This is where the amazing Go Live educators are. Okay, so let's look at this here. Look at all these languages. Guys, we have educators that speak fluently in every single one of these languages that teach. There's an Arabic channel, there's a Czech channel, there's a Dutch channel, there's a French channel. Like, drop it in the chat box if you speak another language. What language? So we've even got like Swedish and Russian and Polish and Italian, German, French. There we go. So we have educators that speak fluently in these languages. So if you've got friends across the waters, you'll be able to share this with them. Now let's go here to where it says pick a channel. Okay, so this is where you're going to pick your calendar. It's going to be showing you a calendar of where the educators are. So if you pick FRX, you're going to have a look at all the FRX educators. You pick TBX, which I believe some of the educators showed you around TBX this week. So let me show you FRX. So this calendar here, now, as you can see, it's in my time zone, but if you're not in London, don't worry, you can change it to whatever country you're in and it will be in your time zone. But have a look at this, like Kimberly's on 4 days a week at 3. You've got Manny, he's on at 1 p.m. 3 days a week. You've got Anastasia, 5 p.m. and 2 p.m. twice a week. You've got Silva, 3 days a week. You've got Derek on every day. You saw Brandon and Josh Lee yesterday. They're on twice. This is my educator here. Now he's on at 2 a.m. You best believe I am not up at 2 a.m. Absolutely not. But what I do is I just wake up in the morning and press the replay, because everything is recorded. Everything. So here's my educator, and when he was last on, it was like 1, 2 in the morning, and here, as you can recognize some of the drawings, what I show you, because it's what I get taught, he's here doing lessons as well, and he's just stands in front of the chart and he looks like a little weatherman, like the entry is here, 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 and here, you know, like when you get the weathermans. He does seem really good fun, he really does. Let me just show you a little bit of one of the pre-recorded classes. Let's see.
As we can see on pound yen, we have a nice setup around this area. And looking at this, I'm gonna show you something. If I would have just brought my
who can see a teacup? Who can see a teacup? Look what we landed on. Yay! Well done, Bev. Look at you. Teacup straight away. Well done. You can see the starting point. You can see the 100% retracement. You can see the bang, bang entry there. Sniper gang. Okay, so yeah, he's like a little weatherman. He's amazing. Really great educator. But I just wanted to show you that everything's recorded, everything. So if you're doing market execution, you want to trade live with the educators. But, you know, if you're done at 2 a.m., I just wake up. I'm an early bird. Is anyone else an early bird? Put the time that you wake up. I get up between like 5 and 6 a.m. So I'll play his recording. Here we go, 5:15. That's very precise. I get up between 5 and 6 and 4. And I just play the recording from the night before. Okay, so everything is recorded. Look at all these times. You can find so many educators. And like Craig said to you earlier on, he went from one educator to another, to another, to another. And then he was like, right, I found the person that I like. And the same with me. I bounced around. I was like, right, who teaches? Because when you're at school, who remembers that there were some teachers and you loved their style of teaching? You loved it. And then there was other teachers that were just like, woo. My French teacher was a bit like that. She's trying to teach another language and she's talking another language. I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. But yeah, so here you'll be able to find the educator. You're like, I get that person. And the reason I like him is because he's on the screen. He's on the screen. He's like a little weatherman, and it makes me feel like my dyslexia. It makes me feel like I'm sitting in the classroom and I can watch the teacher. And so you can just go around the educators and find the one that suits you. Once you've found the educators that suit you, you're gonna, not only can you watch their recordings, but if you come to their page, like all their sessions have been recorded, but every single educator has this button here called favorite sessions. So if you click it, now they have saved these, and they're saying, right, if you're going to trade with me, this is what I think is important for you to learn. Okay, if you want to trade with me. And these guys, remember the impulse scanner that I showed you, Brandon and Josh, they made the impulse scanner. You know, the AI scanner levels that I showed you this week, that gentleman who's like a weatherman, Coach Wright, he's the guy that made that scanner. So when you find the educator, you're going to be like really tuned into the scanner, and all these lessons they've saved in their favorite videos, they think it's important for you to learn if you want to trade with them. Okay, so this is really great. Now, another great thing is they're going to be showing you the areas that they're interested in. They'll be like, this is really good. Like Coach Wright all the time, he's like, yes, that's a good area. And he'll save it and it will head on to the scanner like I showed you in Master Trades. And so that's like the calendar. You'll have it for every single academy, whether it's the social media academy, whether it's the e-commerce academy, whether it's the mindset academy, it's all here. Now, the mindset academy is great. They've even got a personal trainer. He's like a bodybuilder, ex-army man in the Mindset Academy, because he truly believed, what's the point in having wealth if you don't have health as well? And so in the Mindset Academy, you've got a free personal trainer as well, and he gives out meal plans, workout plans, accountability once a week every Friday. So if you want to get your health in check as well, then there's even a health person in MMX, because he was like, health is just important as well. There's no point in getting yourself into a position where you're having over 500 pips a day, but you don't have the best health. Okay, now let me take you to the very last part of the academy that I wanted to show you. You've seen the at-home learning course, you've seen the libraries for where you can access all the different educators. No, wrong one, hang on. Last thing that I want to show you now is here, the strategies. And this is going to be able to where you access the scanners, guys. You're going to access those scanners. And so here you can see all these scanners that I've got access to here. These are all different scanners. And I think you've looked at 2 this week. You've looked at Impulse, and we've spent all week on levels, because we've been identifying the different levels. You've got Steady, you've got Pivots, you've got all of these, Bounce Back as well. And then you've got apps. This is Swipe Trades. This is where the educator will text trade ideas to your phone. If you download this app, Swipe Trades, you have to be a member of the academy. The educators will text their trade ideas to your phone. So if you're busy, you're on the school run, the dog's been sick on the carpet, the nappy's leaked, you know, the ones where the nappy leaks. If the nappy leaks and you're just like, I just don't have time to open a laptop today, I'm late for the school run, your educators have got your back. They'll be like, it's okay. I'm going to text a trade idea to your phone, and you can copy and paste that trade idea. Put a 2 in the chat box if that sounds amazing, because we've all had those days, right? We've all had those days. So you can download the apps. There's one there called Swipe Trades. Now, if you're on the TBX Academy, you've got another 3 apps there: Swipe Option, Blaze, and Flow as well. And then the DCX Academy, there's Swipe Coin as well. Okay, how cool is that? It's amazing, isn't it? Okay, let me go back to my screen now. Let me go back to here, showing you about. So we've got our go live. Our secret weapon is real-time mentorship, like getting the educators. You'll be able to talk to them just like you're talking to me. My educator calls my name out all the time because I'm such a goody two-shoes. Whenever there's homework, I give it in. I'm the first person, and he's always like, Emma, Tia, you've done your homework. And it's great. You get to actually talk to your educators. They get to know your name. They get to like get to understand your trading. You can set them your trades and go, what do you think of this? You know, it wasn't so long ago that I was learning something and he was like, no, you just need to put it here. And he corrected me. You need that real-time mentorship. It really helps your skill set grow. So I think that's like the secret weapon, is having the educators here, and they have to go through like an 18-month boot camp before they're even allowed to be in front of a student like you and I. So they can make an application and they have to show their portfolio for 12 months. Once they've showed it, and the academy are like, okay, we'll take a look at you. They have to go through an 18-month boot camp before they're even put in front of a student like you and I. And then every 6 months, they have to have their portfolio reviewed again. And if their ideas are not 80% or above, they're not allowed to be an educator. It's really, really cutthroat. Like, they have to uphold these levels to become an educator. But that's why we're a world's #1 academy. That's why we have the best of the best educators, because there is a level to uphold yourself to be an educator here. So you're getting taught by the best that are constantly getting reviewed to check that they are still the best. They can only stay if they get in above 80%. So that puts your mind at rest that you are actually with the best of the best that are teaching you. Then you've got like all of your scanners and your app. Well, these are just all scanners. Yeah, all scanners and your apps, get your trade ideas, they're here. And then you've got your apps where the educators are going to text the trade ideas to your phone. How amazing is that? It's incredible, isn't it? Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is I'm going to show you one more thing before actually showing you the prices, and then I'm going to introduce you to somebody really, really, really special. He's incredible. He's been one of my incredible mentors, and so he's coming on to meet you. So you've got somebody else before we end the call. So what I wanted to show you before I show you the prices of the different packages is I wanted to show you this. Okay, so where is that what I wanted to show you? Here it is. This is what I wanted to show you. Guys, there's a way you can have access to all of this completely free. All of it completely free. There is a way where you can have access to every single educator in the subject that you choose. It's incredible. So there is an affiliate link here, just like if you've ever had HelloFresh, put HF in the chat. HelloFresh, you know what I mean, that meal thing. I love it. I don't know what it is. It's like a meal subscription thing. It's really good. And I gave the link out to my mum, and they let me have a 3 weeks worth of meals. And I was like, that's amazing. There's something about eating free food that tastes so good. Who agrees? Like, free food is just like, it's really good. So I sent the link out again to my best friend, and they sent me another 3 weeks of food. Like, not 3 weeks, a free week of food. And I was like, that's incredible. So I kept sharing this link out. I was like, try HelloFresh. And then I would get like a 3 week subscription. It was incredible. We've got something exactly the same, only you don't just get 1 week for every person that you share. All you need to do is say to your friends or family, like when they say to, when they start seeing you eating pips for breakfast, trust me, they're going to be asking you what you're doing. Trust me on this one, because everybody wants to know trading at the moment. And there is so many scams out there that you could be the person that stops them getting scammed and saying, don't hand your money over to anyone. You learn how to do it yourself. And so people are going to be asking you anyway, like, what is it you're doing? And you're just going to say, listen, I'm a student. I'm part of an academy. I learn. Let me give you my link. Let me introduce you to Emma Tia. Let me introduce you to whoever sent you this link. They're going to show you around the academy. And if you get 2 people that join the academy through your affiliate link, your services are free. How insane is that? You don't need 2 people every month. Is 2 people. No, you don't need every month. All the time you have 2 people that are paying students. If they're paying students for 5 years, your services are free for 5 years. Can I get an amen in that chat? You don't need 2 people every month. I know. How incredible is that? So that's all you have to do, is literally just invite 2 people who join the academy through your affiliate link, and all the time that they're paying students, your services are free. So let me take you through the prices. Then I'm going to introduce you to my mentor. He's incredible, and I'm really excited for you to meet him. I really am. He's been at the academy now 7 years. And he's absolutely insane. So let's take you through these different price options right now. The first one that I want to show you is this one. You thought it was every month. I just made your weekend even better, didn't I? I made you even better weekend. Amen. Okay. So this is our single packs. Okay. This is our single pack. But before I show you, all of these, actually afterwards, I'm going to show you a way where you can get MMX for free. And I'm actually going to show you TLX. I'm going to show you TLX. I haven't showed you it yet, but it's incredible. Okay. Now, TLX is a program where you get a free holiday every year. Every year. Do you want to see that one really quickly? Every year you get a free holiday, completely free. Do you want me to quickly show you it? Because there's a way I can get you TLX added on for just $25 more. Okay, I think you want to see it quickly, don't you? I think you want to see it. Okay, you want to see it. This is TLX, okay? So if you like to travel, have you ever noticed that when people trade, they trade from the most luxury locations around the world, right? There's a good reason for that. There is a very good reason for that, and that's because of this trading platform. I see your questions. I will get to them. I see your questions. There's this trading and travel porthole. It's a membership only porthole. There's a way you can add it on for $25. And basically what you get is up to 60% off the very best online rates you can find, like up to 60% off. So whether that's a hotel that's 1 mile from your house or 1,000 miles from your house, whether that's events, guys, we had tickets for World Cup, all of the matches, including the semi-final and final. Whether that's festivals, guys, we've got like the new Tomorrowland resort as well, or restaurants, or cruises, or flights. There's even experiences that are the most insane experiences, like having a private jet. There was a private jet that worked out, I think it worked out, it was incredible, like $500 each. It seats 16 people. You would have just had to pay $500 each. There's these mansions that are on the seafront for celebrity villas. So sleeps like 18, and we can get it for where it's like $50 each. How incredible is that? Like, it's insane. Ferraris and Hummers. There's also like normal car hire as well. Then you'll get a porthole that looks like this. Now, remember, you're not a travel agent. This is not for you to be booking other people's holidays. It's a membership. This is for you, anyone in your house, and anyone that's traveling with you, okay? And you've got access to over 800,000 hotels, resorts worldwide, up to 60% off the best online rates you can find. So you'll get, like, let's say New York, you'll type it in, you'll get the public price crossed out, and then you get the price that you pay and the savings. Like, can you see that? Do you need me to zip in? There's Las Vegas. Look, you'll get the public price crossed out, you'll get the savings that you make, and then you'll get the price that you pay. Say Amsterdam, okay, so you'll automatically get the discounts on your porthole that you get. Now, there's also group trips where we can go away as a group, and we've got one coming up in Ibiza this year in, I think it's June. I think, yeah, is it June? It must be June that we're going away in Ibiza. But you'll have trips like this, like we've got 4 days, 3 nights, all inclusive. Cancun, Mexico, $549 per person, and we can all go away together if you wanted to. Like, we just all book it ourselves. So there's group trips. We've got Ibiza coming, which is incredible. So these are just previous trips that have happened. It's $349 for Vegas, like all inclusive as well. Crazy. There's anytime trips around the world, 4 to 5 star properties, as low as $89 per person per night, all inclusive. This is the next thing to launch. It hasn't launched yet, but I've got big plans with this. And I don't know if you're somebody who's very similar, but you want to make an impact in the world. Well, we've got these impact trips launching, custom trips that you can go, maybe make an impact with the youth. Maybe travel to a country that needs some work with the youth in that area because they don't have what we have in this country. Or maybe you just want to go and make an impact in the environment or just make an impact in the world itself. This is launching next, so you can travel and go and make an impact somewhere across the other side of the world, which I can't wait. Like, I can't wait. I want to build wells, I want to build water, I want to build schools, like you name it. Like, I'm there with my Dora the Explorer shorts and top on and whatever they need me to chip in with. Like, I can't wait. I really can't. Now, this is the thing that I wanted to show you before we go back to the prices, and then you're going to meet the amazing Jim. So, anniversary trips, just by being a member, you don't have to invite anyone, you don't have to book anything. But every single 12 months you are a member, you get a free trip to a 5-star resort, literally a bucket list destination for you and a +1 of your choice as well, just by being a member. And guys, you can add it on today, literally for $25 more. Like, it's insane. You've got year 1, your anniversary trip to Mexico. Year 2, Miami, Las Vegas, Ibiza. Year 3, Costa Rica or Greece. Each year, these trips get better and better and better. I personally cannot wait for African safari. Also, not only do I get Ibiza in June, but I get Mexico given to me in June as well, because that's my year anniversary that I added this on. And guess what? It's okay. You actually get 12 months to book it. 12 months that you don't have to go on a certain date. So in June, they're going to be giving me, going, thank you for being a member. Here's your loyalty. Here's your Mexico voucher for you and +1. Book it whenever you want to book it. And you've got 12 months to use it. Like, that's insane, isn't it? Because normally I'll be like, I can't go to Ibiza and Mexico in the same months. It's too much, but you can fit it around your life. So that's the incredible perks of TLX. So let's just quickly run through those prices. And I'm going to show you how you can get the Mindset Academy free. So for a single pack, okay, depending on what you want to choose, you might want to choose FRX, you might want to choose TBX, you might want to choose DCX, or you might want to choose SFX. These are our trading and investing. These are our trading and investing courses. So you can enroll on these. These are all US dollars, guys, US dollars. So it's going to be lower in pounds. Your enrollment fee does include your first month. It does include your first month. And your monthly payments, there is no tie. There's no contract. So if you just want to come in for 1 month to see what it's like, you're not tied in for a year. You can stop after that 1 month. You can stop whenever you like. You know, it just works month to month. You're not tied into any contract whatsoever. So here is our trading and investing. So that's $249. Okay, for your first month and your enrollment, and then each month after that on a 4-week billing cycle, it's $184 after that. Now, if you like the look of TLX, or you like the look of the e-commerce or the social media, it's just $149 enrollment. Again, that includes your first month, and then your monthly payment after that, $124.95. And then your MMX, it's just $99 to enroll and $99 a month. Now, I did say I'll show you a way where you can add on TLX for $25 more enrollment, and where you can get MMX for free. And that's on this package here. It's the most popular package. It's called the Empowered package. And as you can see, for $25 more than the trading package, you get to pick any 2 academies of your choice, and every single month they're customizable, so you can chip and change them whenever you want. I personally have the TLX and I leave that on. I don't touch it, so I get my free holiday every year. And then at the moment, I'm on FRX, but I was on TBX before that. I'm on DCX before that. So I trip and change just one of them. Now, you don't have to have that TLX. You can pick any 2 that you want. But if you want that free holiday every year, put that TLX on and then just chip and change one of the others. And with every single Empowered pack, you get that MMX Academy completely free, and it's insane. I've paid a lot of money for my personal development, as I said to you before, and I will not be enrolling again with my person that cost me $10,000 a year, because this MMX Academy is insane. So you basically get 3 academies for $25 more enrollment, and 2 of them are customizable. How incredible is that? You get 3 academies. Now, if you want that monthly membership waived, All you have to do is get 2 people on Empowered Pack. And like I say, 90% of people come on Empowered. Because of how good it is, you get 3 academies. So if 2 people enroll on Empowered and you're already on Empowered, your monthly membership is waived all the time that they are paying students. How incredible is that? Now, if you just wanted a single pack, that's okay. You can grab a single pack. And if you get 2 people that are on the same price single pack as you, then your monthly membership is waived. So if you're on FRX and you have 1 person join on TBX and 1 person join on DCX, your services will be free. If you're on TLX and maybe you have 1 person join on ECX and 1 person on SMX, it's okay because it's the same price package. Your services are free. Now, it's time for me to introduce you to my mentor. He's been an incredible rock in my journey here. Absolutely incredible. And also, I think he's actually with one of our amazing ladies as well. I think that the amazing Laura is with him. They're currently abroad at the moment. They're doing this big event in Malta, which is incredible. Now, Jin is actually a chairman within a company. He's incredible. He's been actually mentored by the world's #1 earner in this profession. He's actually his personal mentor. And as I said to you, he's been here for about 6 years. And I can't tell you what he's just done for me personally. There's been times where I'm like, when I first joined in my first 12 weeks, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, Jin. I might be over here doing DCX, and I might be, and he literally just grabbed me. He was like, Emma, Tia, let me just slow you down. Let's look at TBX and let's work for it together. And the amount of lives he's changed, like he must go to sleep at night just feeling so blessed, because he's changed my life and he's changed a lot of other people's lives. And he travels the world just where he is now, showing people what's possible and introducing people to this amazing academy. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to my mentor, Mr. Jin Bratch. Are you there? There you are.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, can you hear me? I just had to unmute that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, perfect. What's going on, everybody? Super excited to be here. I just want to give a very big shout out to Craig Sturrock. First of all, this individual, man, I remember when he got started, I think it was like not even 9 months ago, maybe 8-9 months ago. I remember getting on a call with him. He had no idea about forex. He had no idea what was going on. And to hear his story and his success in the last couple of days, no income claims, this call's been recorded, but he's been having 4-figure days, guys. 4-figure days, guys. Blow up the chat box if you can get excited about 4-figure days trading. I mean, turning £1 into 2, all from the comfort of his own home and his own phone. So Craig, bro, I have to give you your flowers, man. You know, big up to you, respect to you. You know, the time and energy and effort you put in, bro, is finally paying off. And there's so many other people just like Craig who are having massive success inside of this academy. But I also want to give a special shout out to Emma Tia, who's been leading the charge just for over a year now. You know, the amount of lives she's been able to impact inside of Iron Mastery Academy, the leader she is. I'm very grateful and honored to be working alongside her. Her heart's in the right place. And you guys have heard from A to Z everything that Iron Mastery Academy has to offer. So guys, I'm just on here right now to basically just say hi and just to basically validate everything that you heard on tonight's call. I'm currently in Malta right now. I'm here with, Laura Hibbert, my guy George back there, right? We've actually just come into our hotel lobby because it's kind of noisy outside. So if it's noisy, I apologize. But guys, we're here right now in Malta. We've got an event happening tomorrow. There's going to be maybe 50 to 100 people that are going to hear the exact same information that you just heard, right here, right now. And this is a worldwide revolution that's taking place globally. This isn't just like a little science project. This isn't a small-time deal. There's real people making real money all through the comfort of their own phone. Right now in 2023, drop a 1 in the chat if you can agree with me that the future is becoming digital. If you agree with me, type digital in the chat. Right, type digital in the chat, guys. I'm in Malta, you guys are in the UK. Some of you guys might be, drop in the chat where you're tuning in from as well. This is a global pool happening all around the world, and we're all connected. I'm seeing Wales, Canada, crazy, America, Spain, right, UK, Greece, Wales. See, you guys are tuning in on a Zoom call, guys. I'm in Malta right now, and we're tuning in on a Zoom call, and we're all connected. That's the power of technology. And if we don't evolve with the times, we're going to get left behind. So for those of you guys that do not know me, my name is Jin Bratch. I'm 29 years old. I've been inside of Iron Mastery Academy since 2016. When I first got started, I was just like you, man. I was on a call just like this. I jumped on a free trial. The level scanner made sense to me. Who got fired up about levels this week? Type in levels in the chat. if you got excited and you made money and you got some understanding about forex trading, you know, type in levels in the chat, man. When I saw that, it blew my mind away, because I was like, you know what, I haven't got time to sit there all day to learn, you know, 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, you know, from, you know, morning to night. I was working a full-time job. I was cleaning floors, man. I was working, you know, morning shifts, late shifts, night shifts. But that level scanner and the artificial intelligence that this company offers, man, completely changed my life. Because I knew if I can learn how to use that, and I can plug into the go live sessions that you guys get access to, it's a no-brainer, guys. 30 minutes a day, 45 minutes a day to learn the most valuable skill set in the world, make money from your phone, turn a pound into two, and get to have time freedom. See, that's what this company is all about. It's all about time freedom, right? If you want time freedom, drop 777 in the chat. How would you like to wake up when you're done sleeping? How about that for thought? Food for thought, right? Have 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday. How would you like to have that, man? When I first got started, my mentor said that to me. He said, Jin, if you get started I Mastery Academy and you dedicate 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, and you plug into the academy, the go lives, you listen to the mentors, you work on yourself, you can have time freedom. And I said, okay, cool, man, let's go ahead and do it. Did it happen straight away? No, nobody's on this call right now telling you this is going to be a walk in the park. Is it simple? Is it hard? No. Is it easy? No. It's very, very simple. We have a step-by-step blueprint and guide to help each and every single one of you become a massive, massive success in this company, because that's exactly what I followed, man. I followed it to a T. I was working a full-time job. I'd come home an hour a day, 2 hours a day. And right now, guys, I'm in Malta, you know, with my friends. We're having fun. You know, we've come out for dinner. We've got an event tomorrow with 100 people. They're going to hear the exact same information that you've just heard right now. We've got a big event happening in Rotterdam. There's going to be 15,000 people there, man. The CEO, the top earners, the educators. It's going to be absolutely insane. So bottom line is this, guys. If it can work for me, if it work for Craig, if it work for Liam Chambers, my brother is on the call right now, making major, major waves. Incredible work, what he's up to right now. The amount of people he's impacting, you know, guys, is incredible, right? If these individuals can do it, you know, Bex Taylor, right? Laura Johnson, right? There's so many leaders I can talk about. If they can do it, you can do it as well. Okay, if they can do it, you can do it as well. So like I said, it's transformed my life. You know, I've been able to travel all around the world, help impact thousands of lives. To be honest, I don't even need to be on this call right now, but I'm on this call just to share with you that, you know, there's people just like you, man, who are winning on a major, major scale, and you can also do it as well. You know, if you're on this call and you're thinking, it sounds too good to be true. Well, listen, you've been on the free trial all week. Right, drop a 7 in the chat if you was on a free trial. Drop a 7 in the chat if you made money. Drop a 7 in the chat if you got educated. That's what we're talking about, guys. Educate, enrich, and empowering. That's exactly what we're up to. So I'm super fired up and excited for the next wave of people, the next wave of students that are going to come in and completely change their life, because it's 2023. You had dreams and goals December 31st, and you set yourself a target that 2023 was going to be different. My question to you right now is, has it been different? Has your 2023 been different from 2022, 2021? If the answer is no, this is your sign right now to become a student. Get started tonight. Do not wait, guys. 235-275 to completely shift your entire life. I mean, come on, guys. It's a joke. It's a coffee a day. You know, it's a coffee a day to completely change your life. If you're on the fence, you need to get off the fence, because what happens when you're on the fence? Your bum, it hurts, right? It hurts. And we don't want nobody's bum to hurt. You need to get off the fence because it feels much more better, all right? So sign up right here, right now. I want to introduce you guys to Laura Hibbert. She's with me right now in Malta. We've got a big event tomorrow. This individual come in a couple months ago, and guys, she's been impacting hundreds of lives around the world. She's got trading down packed. If it wasn't for her making a decision, there wouldn't be people that I just mentioned who are having the results, you know, that they're having. So this individual right now, man, she's completely, you know, making major waves. She knows what she's talking about. She's seeing major success, hence why she's here with me in Malta. We're about to blow it up tomorrow, help educate, enrich, and empower the lives of hundreds right here, right now. And I want to introduce you to her, man. She's got major success. So blow up the chat box for Laura, and then we're going to pass it back to Emma Tia. So welcome to iMastery Academy. Connect with me on Instagram at JinBratch. I'm going to pass you over to Laura.
Yes, guys, who is excited? Put some ones in the chat if you are feeling excited. Thank you so much, Jin. That was absolutely amazing as always. Thank you, Emma. And I just want to say as well, massive congratulations to Craig and your success, you know, on trading. Guys, I am so happy that this week you got to experience our level scanner. You know, I've been on the calls this week as well, and I've had a super, super busy week this week. I've had friends over, I've had business partners over, I've had meeting after meeting, so I haven't had as much time as I usually would to actually be on the charts and be on the go live sessions with the educators throughout the day. So what I've literally been doing all week is setting up the pending orders, and I've actually grown my trading account by 8% this week, guys, just using that level scanner. Now put a 1 in the chat if you feel like you are confident enough to come into this academy and actually utilize that level scanner. Guys, that Monday box is absolutely insane. It is so easy, so simple to utilize. There is no reason why every single person on this call cannot come into this academy, cannot use these scanners. There you go. Darren is up 7.5% too. Guys, who's already in the team, you know, put some results in the chat right now. Let's see what you guys have done this week with that scanner. There is no reason why every single person on this call cannot come into this academy and utilize it to their full advantage. You know, the reason why I decided to partner up with this company was because I wanted to take back control. I wanted to take back power. I wanted to take back, you know, that financial control and be able to make money on my terms without having to rely on somebody else to make money for me, without, you know, having to rely on a customer having to buy something for me. I wanted to take back control and take back power. And that is exactly what you guys can do with this academy. You can come in, you can learn a skill for life. And guess what? You only have to learn a skill once. Once you've got that skill, it's up there. And guess what? No one can take that skill away from you. It's yours. And that is what is so powerful here, guys. We truly, truly have the best of the best. You know, I know Emma has just shown you guys the whole system, the whole academy, everything that we've got. It is unmatched and it is there for the taking, guys. You know, exactly like Jin said, it's a coffee a day. You know, if you're on this call right now and you want to change in 2023, if you want more money in 2023, put a 1 in the chat. If you want more freedom in 2023, put a 1 in the chat. If you truly, truly want a change in your life, guys, it's there for the taking, but nothing changes if nothing changes. You are on this call because you have something inside you, something different. You have some kind of entrepreneurial streak inside you. It's special. Not everybody has it. You're on this call for a reason. The next step, the next thing you need to do is take action, get started. And guys, your life is about to change only if you take action. Okay? Action takers and money makers. And I'm going to leave it with that. And I'm going to pass it back to the amazing Emma. Thank you so much for having me on this call, guys. And let's go. Let's go Malta tomorrow.
Hey, amazing. Jeez, thank you so much, Laura. Thank you so much, Jin. You guys are absolutely incredible and slightly jealous that they're in Malta. Like, how nice is that? Incredible. Look at them, most amazing. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Absolutely incredible. Guys, this is so fun. The people that we hang around with are so inspiring. I told you, like, if you're a depressed person, if you're somebody that's negative, you won't be after being around us for too long, because we've got big visions, we've got big goals, and all we want to do is help impact lives. We know how much our lives have been changed, and we just don't keep this to ourselves. We want to go and impact more lives, and it literally fills us with so much pride when we see people winning, see people getting their visions, see people getting their goals. Like an example for you, Craig, 8 months in, and whew, like Jin let the secret out of the bag that he's having like 4-figure days. Like, sheesh, amazing. So guys, the next thing that you're going to do from here is you need to go back to whoever invited you to this free trial, and all you're going to do is say, send me your referral link, and then you can have a look at the 2 packs. You can have a look at single packs, you can have a look at empowered packs, where you can get all 3 academies for just a tiny bit more enrollment as well. And then if you're somebody that wants a scholarship, then once you've enrolled, you just reach out, you say, I want a scholarship, and we're going to be showing you the blueprint that Jim was talking about that's in place, and we will host calls for you to show everybody around the academy, so you will get your free trial. We will host calls for you to show your people too, and we will also help you. Well, if you wanted to go on social media and show people this academy and find people on social media, we'll help you with that too. There's a blueprint in place that we will walk you through if you're somebody that wants to get your scholarship. Now listen, it's Monday in what? How many hours is it in Monday? You could be on the level system with us, 10 p.m. Remember, 10 p.m. UK time on a Monday. Did the market close above? Did it close below? Buy limit, sell limit. It's going to be fun. I want you with us on Monday, setting up your own trades. How do we find trading platforms and broker after today? That's your trading platform and broker. The one that you've got is yours to keep. That's yours. The only thing that you won't have access to after today is the AI scanner, which finds the trades, help you find the trades. But if you jump on your enrollment link with whoever shared this link with you, you'll get access to the AI scanners and you'll be able to trade with us full time and take as many trades as you want as of Monday. So we'll spend the whole weekend getting you set up, getting you ready. If you're ready to rock and roll, I've got the weekend to help you. Come Monday, we're going to go straight in the markets together, and we get to do this every single day. So if you've enjoyed this week with us, we're going to be welcoming you. Come to do it with us full time, because we get to do this every single day. We'll be posting a Q&A thread into the Telegram chat. So if you're not in there, make sure you get into the Telegram chat. We'll be posting a Q&A in there. But apart from that, go get the enrollment link. Go choose a pack that you want to come in on. We're going to literally get you set up over the weekend. And baby, we're going to see you for them Monday boxes. Mwah. Take care. I've loved spending time with you. I hope if you don't join, I just hope that you leave with value. And I hope that you've had a great week with us. And if you do join, we're going to be doing this every single day. It's going to be super fun. Take care, everyone. Bye.